Sometimes, interest doesn't fade like a slow sunset. Sometimes it collapses quietly, suddenly, without warning. And the person who once felt warm in your presence now feels distant, almost unreachable. It isn't always rejection. Often, it is a psychological shift so subtle they barely notice it themselves. There is a moment when the air changes, when their responses shorten, their voice flattens, and the softness that once held you begins to slip away. It feels personal, as if the universe turned a light off in a room you were still standing in. You wonder what you did wrong, but most endings don't begin with a mistake. They begin with an unseen internal tension. People don't lose interest out of nowhere. Something inside them shifts, a memory resurfacing, a fear reawakening, a truth they can no longer hold still. Sometimes it's the weight of past hurt whispering that closeness is dangerous. Sometimes it's an unmet need they don't know how to voice. Sometimes it's simply the quiet realization that they are not ready. Human attachment is delicate. The brain scans for safety long before it searches for love. When someone senses inconsistency, pressure, or vulnerability they're not prepared for, the nervous system reacts. Not loudly, but protectively. Interest doesn't vanish. It retracts. Pullback is the body seeking equilibrium. Distance becomes a form of self-regulation, even if it hurts both sides. And they do feel it. The confusion, the guilt, the discomfort of stepping back from something that once felt bright. But inner conflict rarely arrives with clarity. It shows up as emotional static, mixed signals, fading effort, half-formed explanations. Their silence is not indifference. It is uncertainty they cannot articulate. At some point, they notice the gap they've created. The space between who they were with you and who they are now. And beneath that awareness lies a truth. Losing interest is often losing connection to themselves first. People drift when they feel overwhelmed, unseen, or misaligned. Sometimes they return, sometimes they don't. But their distance says more about their inner world than your worth. So if someone fades, let it be a mirror, not a wound. A quiet reminder that every heart carries its own weather. And sometimes, their storm has nothing to do with you.